I bet you didn't know the internet is about to get a major upgrade. Welcome to the world of Web3. Think of Web3 as the next evolution of the internet. It's designed to give you more control over your data and online identity. How? By using something called blockchain technology. With Web3, instead of big companies owning your data, you get to own it. It's like having a digital wallet where you keep your personal info safe and sound. And the best part? You can interact directly with others without needing a middleman. Imagine being able to buy, sell, or trade assets online with complete transparency. That's the power of decentralization. No more gatekeepers. And it's not just about finance. Web3 can revolutionize social media, gaming, and even how we vote. So, whether you're a tech geek or just curious, Web3 is something you'll want to keep an eye on. It's all about empowerment and taking back control in the digital world. Welcome to the Web3 revolution. Are you ready to dive in?
There we go. Everything back now. Back number. What's good, everybody? How's it going? Good morning. It's motherfucking Saturday. I may have to. Oh shit! Hold on. Forgot him as well too. There you go. There you go, little buddy. All right. We good. Yeah, we good. Back on the Web3 journey. Had to get some coffee. I feel like I put my camera in a different position. I feel like it's too, I don't know. It's all good. First time being here, don't forget to check out that Twitch page or YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I have all my social links posted up on there so you can follow me on. Especially with stuff like this, Web3, to where I can get a little bit more in detail, a little bit in depth with things. I don't like that. I'm about to change that. Why is that like that? Why is that like that? Hold on. I think because of this. How about that? That better? No, it's not. It still fucking echoes. See, this the bullshit right here. Get to changing shit and doing shit. OBS should do what the fuck I want to do. Give me a second. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Hold on. I think I know. I know what it is. I'm an idiot. There you go. I think. Yeah, there you go. I forgot. Gotta change the settings, volumes and shit. You have to switch things up a little bit when you know, do stuff on PC. It's not a capture card. But yes, first time being here. Don't forget to check out the Twitch page, as well as YouTube pages on YouTube. All the description. I believe I have my social media stuff in the description of this video, so you can definitely check that out. I greatly appreciate it, especially hit up my YouTube, follow, subscribe to my YouTube. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I make videos like this, and like I said, be more in depth, more in detail with certain things when it comes to this. So yeah, but this is Web3. This right here, it's Web3. Matter of fact, I can show just a little bit of just like the ecosystem that it has going on with Web3. Matter of fact, let's do this. So, this game normally has things. Hold on, is this what a? That's not it. That's not it either. This is it. I don't have anything. Fuck you. This is it. I think. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I know. All right. So normally has things to where you can put in a stash or wallet or something like that. Most things were referred to it as wallets, but depending on the ecosystem, you know, it'll say what it is. It'll give it a special name to kind of be on the same page, sort of deal. So for this one, for this particular game, just most of the attributes are top things you want. It's two of them actually. Four. But for the main part, for the sake of argument, chaos gear, a chaotic gear, and typically what it is a piece of gear or a cover of gear, because the gear doesn't look like this. It looks, and I can't point to it. It looks like, okay, you see where the name is right above it. You see like an emblem or the helmet. That is the item. That is, matter of fact, I can do this just to show you what it is. I don't think I can take it out, but I can at least show. How do I do it? Available. Is it this? Then I had to take this out. Ah. Take this out first. And over here. Yes, so there you go. This chaotic item you can put into your gear to make it a chaotic piece of gear, a chaotic gear, chaos gear. They do have its own stats, levels. As you can see, chaos energy, which, you know, if you deplete all your chaos energy, it loses its treasure value. Treasure value coincides the stuff that you can get in game, whether it's like the soul spurs or the drops for more gear. I need some fucking coffee. That's what I need. I ain't even took a sip of it yet. Get your brain right, man. before I do that, I need to do this too. Cause yeah, I'm still here. I just got to do some stuff off screen. Oh shit. All right. Hey, how you doing? Okay. I think that yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, there you go. More the trade value that you have, more stuff you'll be able to get. So if you could put stuff like that in your chaos stash, and 9 times 10 they'll have an app or website that you can go to take it out of that stash and put it into the market for whatever value. I mean, typically you want to stay in the same ballpark of the actual value itself of what it's really worth. But you know, if you have something that you feel confident about, that's on a good rarity side, then you know what I'm saying you do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying, to acquire however much you need to acquire. But it has different things that you can um, use to try to get those tokens. Um, Another one are the blood diamonds, and this is what I have been doing. And I didn't pull up the website. I have a different account on the Act Pass right now on my PC, but I yeah. I normally go with this. So on the other flip side of things, these little fuckers, these little fuckers are also NFTs, and you can put them in the market as well too. I don't think you can put their items. You can put them in the market as well too, or or you can put them in a dispatch, mercenary dispatch, and they'll accumulate those blood diamonds that I showed. And it is per hour, and you can take those blood diamonds, either put them in the market, put them in your stash. If you put them in your stash, you can take them out, use them. I have a whole video of this particular um, ecosystem on my YouTube. You check out my YouTube. What you should know. I think it's called "What You Should Know About Mercenary System." You can check that on YouTube. It has a whole description of the mercenary system, of how you can use the mercenaries to either sell, put in the market, blood diamonds, put them in the dark market, withdraw them, use them for the dungeon. I had to go with the dungeon, go about getting more things, taking the stuff from the dungeon, either put it in the market or put it in your mercenary. Not a flower, feather. I did that last time. The feather, flame feathers, you accumulate during the dungeons. And I had a nice few a bit, and I don't know what's going on with this, and this is something I will be sending to them. But I was depositing these fire feathers into the system. I mean, it's not the market, but I was depositing. I was converting them into the system, and it was giving me Seraph tokens, and I was using Seraph tokens to buy stuff in the market, like mercenaries, like blood diamonds, like soul shards, spurs, however you want to word it, stones, to get more stuff, to get more of whatever I need to get. So it's like a whole ecosystem that feeds itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could put some money into it and stuff like that. Um, Oh, I'm sorry. God, I left off at. Hold on, let me respond to this. I know it's Saturday, but it's one of those days to where it's like crunch time. It's the end of the month, so yeah. um, yeah, I'm like, look, I had to get back to you on lunchtime. um, yeah. So just for another example, to put it in layman terms, to where it's like, I don't know what the fuck going on with this stupid ass camera. It's acting real retarded. I might just take the camera off because it's not acting like it got sense. Yeah, shit just it's okay. I guess it's fine now. But it could just be me
Nice to
seeing
meet
it,
you.
which is
I'm
crazy.
Yoshi.
Yeah, it is. It could just be me seeing it how I'm seeing it, but I feel like what I see is what is being displayed. But I know on my end, the display is different than what I'm output projecting. So I could just be tripping, but we'll find out later on down the line. So back again, explaining in layman terms. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, Marvel Rivals, Smite, League of Legends. I'm trying to think of stuff that has like season passes or battle passes. Just throwing those random things out there. So with those, they normally have like season pass or battle pass, and you pay a season subscription or price to get the nicer things of that battle pass or season pass. Now, of course, you don't have to. You can get the free stuff. So, just for an example, say if you don't want to buy none of the stuff, but you want something in that battle pass, just one thing out of the battle pass. Of course, either sometimes they will have it in the market to where you can just get it from the market or whatnot. Um, but I know something like Fortnite, they kind of have a different variation to where it's like a different color. But for the sake of argument, say it is the same damn thing that's in the market that you just want that one skin in the market. You just spend the money on it, right? Cool. So after that battle pass is over with, something else come up, and we're like, damn, what about this old skin I just did all this work for? Cool. You can take those old skins, either keep them, buy them, keep them, and just throw them just for collective purposes and stuff like that. Or you can put it in back into the market and get the new shit. Now, of course, ideally, you wouldn't want to sell it. Matter of fact, ideally, you wouldn't want to sell it as much as the new skin, right? Now, if it's a limited time or limited skin that is a rare skin, higher quality, the legendaries, the epics, the rares, whatever quality, of these games are called. Yeah, I think that's all of them, all the names. You can sell it for that much or even more to either A, get the skin, or B, get the battle pass to get all the shit. Makes sense. Makes sense. So there's a thing to where, for me, when it came to a lot of these games, I have spent so much money on battle passes, season passes, special editions, deluxe editions, gold editions. Damn, the developers on here. Yeah, I just had to stop. I seen that notice because that developers on here. Interesting. I spent I spent a lot on different games, different genres, different companies, whatever it is. But of course, like now, like some of the games I don't even fuck with, and I don't spend well over $100 on season pass, battle pass, and skins. That's just money gone. Granted, it support the developers, it support the studio and stuff like that. Cool, but it's what did I get out of it? Bragging rights, kudos, nice skins, DMs or messages on the game. Like honestly, like truly, what are we getting out of it besides bragging rights and content? If we're making content on it, like seriously, like think about that. What are we getting out of it forever? Even if it's just what I'm saying. Even if it were things like on Call of Duty to where you can level up, and I think Defiance, X Defiant, um, the finals. I think they had the same aspect where you level up the gun and get attachments, get special skins for. Like again, what are we getting out of that for our time? And excuse the money for our time we are putting into that. So Web3, anything that you put money into or time into, now with Web3 you can get back. It may not feel as much, but at the same time, if you put money into it, ideally you want to get the money back. You know what I'm saying? In different forms of fashion, the ways that you can go about it. Yes, it's going to take some time to do that, but that what makes the product and items more valuable for you to put in the market for your time and money that you put into it. Fuck this camera. I don't know because I think it's how I gotta sit. Well, not how I gotta sit, but I think it's overheating, dude. I have it in the middle of a ring light. Like it's sitting on a ring light. I think it's overheating. Like the way I'm looking at it now. I think it's like on the light itself. And I was rushing. My fucking dog was going on a shit show spree today. And so I had to take care of her this morning, and I just threw the camera up there, and yeah, I think it's on the fritz because I don't see other things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. But I think if I do too much too at the same time, it does. But cool. So that's another form of Web3. Because Web3 gaming now, Web3 projects are available for different aspects. So if you're in real estate, if you're in medicine, if you're in um, warehousing, fashion, whatever you can think of, there's something for you. There's something for you now. Now, disclaimer. Not all countries are able to have this project going. So for like US, most of these projects are not allowed. iPhones, most of these projects are not. There's some things mobile wise, but some of these projects are not allowed. There's ways around it, and I'm not sure if those are things that I should show yet, like how you get around it, like what you're supposed to do. I know, and like I don't mind doing things in Discord to show it. There's plenty of things in Discord that shouldn't be allowed or talked about, but of course, there's still things that's just like, wait a minute, what are you doing? But I for myself have a own agenda when it comes to this for my country. It's not for, hey, fuck you type shit. I'm gonna just do this. Like I have a own agenda to where I want to make this a norm. So I want to show this and announce these type of things to where it's a norm. It's normalized because it's coming anyway. But let's just be honest and be real about the shit. Web3 is coming anyway. Nowhere around that shit. And if anything that's dealing with crypto, it's not really, it's not looked at beneficial because the utilities of these cryptos, or some cryptos, are not beneficial to the normal consumer, like me and you, the normal consumer. It's just like, okay, I'm just buying crypto, like it's just same things like buying stock. It's just sit there, it goes up, it goes down, buy low, sell high. That's the only little truly aspect when it comes to Web3 that as Americans that we really have. And then we see things here and there like Atlas Earth, Atlas, I think it's called Atlas. But Atlas Earth is one of those real estate Web3 things, to where like you buy land digitally, you own the land, and somebody else, rents it or buy it and stuff like that, you'll get X amount of crypto or funds, whatever the fuck. I haven't gotten to Atlas Earth because real estate's not my thing, property and shit like that. Um, it's really not my thing. So yeah. Um, so damn it, I can't spell. Till then, leave it in there. Till then, till then, leave it in there. Till then, there you go. I guess my brain wasn't saying it right either. So my fingers was like, "What the fuck you trying to say?" I was just all fucked up. But this right here, just shit for shits and giggles. So this is like a Diablo. So if you like Diablo, like I said, what I'm saying, if you into gaming, I have some things I can, put you on to where like, what's that? Rather you in the shooters, rather you in RPGs, rather you in I guess simulators, life simulators. I have something I can put you on, and there's plenty of things on YouTube that it could put you on, stuff like that. One person I can give a shout out to, Crypto Stash. He's a very, very good content creator, and he has a lot of information when it comes to stuff like this. Mostly, his more, I guess, project that he is on is off the grid. So, but he does do other projects as well too. But off the grid, I think that's his main one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I know he does other stuff. He just made a video not too long. Just made a video not too long ago about some of the things that's on PC and mobile, that that has that's pretty much within these next couple of weeks has reward things to where you can participate and get on the leaderboards or get a spin. Now some of these, like especially with the new ones, $5. It's like a thing to where you have to spend to like get into the activities and events. But the more you play, participate in it, the more you get back, and the more other people get into it, the more the prize pool goes up. And that's the catch. That's why I try to announce these things and show these things, because I do want more people into this. I know there's a shit ton of gamers in here that spend buku on whatever game it is, and I have, okay, look, I got something else like that. It may not be as good, but it can bless you. Like, that's for me alone. That's something. Like, yeah, it may not be Call of Duty. Yeah, it may not be Diablo. It may not be Fortnite. Yeah, it may not be PUBG or League of Legends. It may not be these things, but these things are just taken from us. And with these newer gens, newer consoles, I can't speak on PC. I don't think PC is going down that road to where games are going to cost $80 fucking dollars. We might want to rethink some things. Just saying. We might want to rethink some things. That's all I'm going to say. I know I am. I been, yeah. Like I'm contemplating on Game Pass and shit like that. It's like it's getting to the point where now like where gaming consoles are finna be narrowed down to one, because having a PS5, a Switch, I don't have PS5. I never will have PS5 because there's nothing on there I really want. So nothing against it. It just single player games are not really my forte. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really me. It's cool and all, but if I'm spending 60, 70, $80 on something, I want some replay value. I don't want one ending. That's all. I mean, some games have multiple endings, but you get what the fuck I'm saying. Single players ain't really my forte on things, but I digress. Um, it's getting to the point where now for me, like I'm narrowing it down. Like, granted, it's probably just only gonna be PC. Like, it's cool having an Xbox. Like, I have a shit ton of history and library when it comes to Xbox, but if you're finna start charging me $80 for accessories and games, you can kiss my ass. Just saying. For a control to not alone, you know what I'm saying, the console pricing, it's gonna go up and down and fluctuate and shit like that. But well, no, it's not going down. It's gonna go up. There's no up and down. It's gonna inflate, whatever. But that's just the market in general of society. But I digress. I'm getting to the point where that shit is not acceptable. To where I'm dishing out this money for half-ass games and have to spend either double the amount or half of the amount later on to get the full fucking game. Makes no sense. I will feel better. I will feel a lot better, and it would make more sense to me if, for an example, let's just talk about Borderlands, because Borderlands is in this realm of $80, and of course, if you're a Borderlands fan like I am, you won't have to decide you want to spend these $80 for Borderlands 4. And from recent projects that came from Gearbox, I don't know if I want to do that. Just being honest. I didn't play too much of Borderlands 3, which is crazy because I haven't gotten the deluxe edition. I probably played a couple of chapters. I didn't. I don't know. It didn't feel like Borderlands, and I missed the ninja. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got something that's kind of like this. And I missed the ninja. I missed him. That was my assassin. What the fuck his name was? That was in Borderlands 2 and shit. Borderlands 2, man, love it. But yeah, and didn't play Tina Wonderland or Tiny. Yeah, I think it's Tina. Wonderlands. I didn't play it. The prequels, didn't play it. It's a lot of things of Borderlands I didn't play because it didn't even seem interesting. And that's the thing. Like, I'm all for Borderlands. I love Borderlands. I love looter shooters. I love shooters. I love gritty, dark humor and shit like that. But Borderlands 4 doesn't look like it's gonna be $80 worth. And knowing how Borderlands are, you're gonna put out some DLCs. It's either $15 to $20 a pop. So, for an example, if Borderlands is Borderlands going to be $80, and they release 4 DLCs, $20 a piece, $160. I would rather, bullshit aside, I would rather you wait until that all of that shit is done and release it for $160. I think that would make more sense. Yeah, it's $160, but I'm just like, But you have a choice. You have a choice to where those gold, deluxe, ultimate collectors editions will make sense. And you throw in a little trinkets and shit like that, cool, fine, and dandy. But it would make more sense to where now a year one pass is the first $160. I'll slap the shit out of you. Year 2 is more DLCs. Cool. Year 1 DLCs is like 3 DLCs, $15 a piece, $60 on top of the 80. It's It's crazy, but using that for an example, so Borderlands is an MMO. Borderlands 4 is an MMO, has a market, stuff that you can the loot, you can put it in the market to sell, trade, buy for in-game currency or cryptocurrency. What sounds better to you? Borderland coins, border coins, BL coin, tokens, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just saying. I'm making them $80 back. I'm making it 100. I will spend that 160. Not only would I spend 160, I probably do a collector's edition to get the good stuff and sell that shit. It's a win-win for everybody. No, granted, I'm not gonna sell it off 160, but I'm gonna sell it to a point to where it's gonna keep me going. I'm gonna keep putting money into Borderlands. I'm keep investing in Borderlands, and they made their money back. They made their money. Just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm fully invested into some Web3 shit. I've been working on projects outside of YouTube and Twitch and shit like that, like actually building networks and projects. Y'all just hold on. That's all I gotta say. Okay, whatever. So yeah, but that's enough from rambling and shit like that because I haven't talked my whole face off about Web3, but I'm very passionate about it because a lot of things about it does resonate with me as a human being in America. It resonates with me and it makes sense to a point to where like ownership is a thing. I don't know if you've seen the fucking intro. Ownership in America is just not a thing, and for it not to be a thing makes me feel some type of way. I'm not gonna lie, because we can bust our ass on some shit and it still not be ours. That shit don't even make any sense. It don't even make any sense. Nothing is truly ours in America. And I've had it. I've had it. I've only been here for 30 some odd years. And it never made sense before. It just went along with it. But the more I go with it, the more something fights it. And I know I'm just like, yeah, fuck this shit. And it just doesn't make sense, bro. It just doesn't make sense. But hey, what we gonna do? I know some things I'm gonna do, and I have some things that I would like to present to the world, not just America, for a global scale, global sense. So that's why I be fucking tired. Goddamn coffee. Don't talk so much and get my coffee cold. Yeah. Alright. So this right here is the void ram or the void passage. Yes, I don't think it's showing that crazy because I see the it probably is the FPS is looking disgusting. Whatever, cause I'm just gonna go with it. So here is the void ram or the void passage. So all these little things right here are maps. Of course, they have different tiers. They got their, I don't really say, but they just say regular. Got your rare, and you got your legendary, and you got your, no, it says phrase, common, uncommon, rare, and legendaries. I honestly don't think it has names. Hmm, interesting. I don't think these tiers have names. I think they do. They just don't fucking say it. But whatever. So of course, let's show this right quick. Yes, I do. Magic. That's what it's called. Common, magic, rare, legendary. Yes, it does. I just remember because it has it right here. And you can't fucking yes, you can. You can't even see it. It has it right here. So these are these are common. Let me do this one. I just want to showcase some things. Yeah. So you can upgrade this to rare. And of course, if you upgrade it to rare, it's going to add more of those. I see what you're doing, Seraph. I see what you're doing. I can't do that shit, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah. Where is it? Number 2. Bam. And so okay. Now I want to make this a better dungeon for me, and what I can do is change these attributes or afflux to where okay, I should this is gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, it's so much. It's this end of the month is crazy for me, bro. um, okay. Um, yeah. So stuff like poison resistance, which it hurts me because I'm poisoned. I'm a poison build. So, but the months I have a poison build, I want to change that. I want to change the damage because it's hurt me more. Of course, anything that is attribute is gonna hurt me more. Um, I don't really do too much of the physical, but they have more defensive than physical. Now, of course, the character. I think this is skill speed stuff. I think these are skill speeds. Of course, more poison resistance for the monsters doesn't help, and my health is even less. So most of these shits I don't want. I want to change, and I can do these with these feathers. Of course, this is going to keep it common. This will keep it okay-ish, and this will be the best bet that you can possibly roll. RNG, completely random, whatever it gets you. So I'm gonna try to change that. Loot 50% more. I like that. More void crystals. I like that. Void crystals are these bad boys. And you can use the void crystals to put into a map to make it even better. Or combine them to get higher tier crystals. Lord of Chaos, Bella. That's cool. Special enemies do drop stuff, better stuff. Faster attack speed, faster movement speed. Come on, more loot. Now of course this is good. This is good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it just like that. I'm gonna keep it just like that. Oh shit, hold on. I hate this. I hate that. That shit takes. I hate that. Now these are void crystals, so I want them. I want to put more void energy, and more void energy will increase the monster amount, in which I don't mind. This particular dungeon is not a big deal dungeon. Um, So I'm going to put in things that I'm not too much concerned about, like that and that. Any tier 3s that's dealing with any summoner, I'm throwing that shit in. These tier 4s, I don't want to deal. I don't want to waste my tier 4s. Tier 3. Tier 3. Alright, so 100 out of 100. Promote. Cool. So I increased that map, void energy, and monster spawn. And so now I'll go over here and throw that puppy in there. And as you can see, it got the void energy, got the monster increase, got my crystal drop rate, which is not that good, but I have these items, and it does, like I said, it does take your chaos energy, but it's not much whatsoever. But this chaos energy will go into this, and once you get it up there, to max out, it becomes rampaged or enraged, to where most of the fucking enemies are going to drop some insane shit. And so that's what I have been working on as well too. And of course the value of it, I have put like mostly tier 4 stuff, or stuff I'm just going to benefit from these crystals. So these are the crystals that I was referring to, and it does give you more of an oomph on things when you put them all together. Everything do stack, everything's everything, and so it's gonna activate it and go with some ass. Now this dungeon is not going to be, it's not the typical dungeon that I normally do. Only reason I'm saying that because I normally do tier 4 and up, because I want to level up this character. More higher tier you up, the stronger the characters, the better the gear. That makes sense. And like I said, it's Diablo. If you fuck with Diablo, Path of Exile, hell, even Border Gates, this is up your alley. This is up your alley. Border Gates, though, all due respect, has way more shit going on for it. I haven't played it, but I already know what time it is. I played Border Gates 1 and 2 back in the day. Now with stuff, like I said, not really being available in America, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. Yeah, this server is like this. It's Asian. It's more Asian than anything. So the server can be pretty fun. And they just did. I think they already did like a maintenance thing yesterday to add some stuff to it. So yeah. And so with him, like I said, I have a poison deal with him. So I'm just gonna go through some attacks to show you, as you can see, certain things. So this puppy, I stick in the crimson curse. Mostly what I use are, I start off with these two. So this one right here will curse the enemy to where their physical resistance, they slow down and it doesn't attack fast for 27 seconds. And so they slow. This one right here, pretty much they'll get cursed to where you hit them, you will recover 10% HP for 40 seconds. I didn't know this was 40 seconds. Now, what's so dope about these right here, if you have these at a certain level, it will make your attack even stronger. So as the cooperation reward states, each level will be additional 3% of damage for this particular skill. So it does build up, it does stack. The more you level it up, of course, the more MP cost it is, the more damage it is, stronger it is, the better it is, the longer it lasts, all that good stuff. And it does like do DOT, damage over time as well too. So that's the little thing to where you see it, it look like I guess I think it's called Play It Curse in Diablo 4, for the necromancer. This is a necromancer class, by the way. Go figure. And he does have skeleton and bone, all that shit. And it's different tier, different skill tree. So I typically start off with these right here. This one I don't use. It's more of a physical. I need to be using that, but I don't. And there's a reason why I don't. But I need to be using that, but I don't. This right here is more of a physical attack. It's pretty much embeds your weapon to be toxic, and you hit them, and it's going to be a toxin damage, and of course poison them for DOT as well too. This is the corpse burst. So when they die, they leave a corpse. You blow it up. Diablo. This is kind of like corpse burst, but in the poison sense. And but you don't need, the thing about, I don't think you need a corpse for this. That's why I'm like, you don't need a corpse. It blows up and leaves like poison shit. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I have them. Like, hold on, I got this backwards. I thought I had it set differently in my skill toolbar, but no, I got it right. Yeah. So this is cool, but it blows up, poison them, stuff like that. This right here is that shit that spreads out all over the place. It's poison needles that just spreads out all over the place. This is the strongest attack that a necromancer got. It does insane damage all over the place. It poisons them, DOT. It's insane. It's insane. And it hits them like 3 times for 3 seconds. So this right here, and it does scale off the poison, not poison, plague burst. This does scale with the plague burst. The more higher tier this is, stronger this is. And this does scale off these. The higher tier this is, stronger. This, all of this feed into each other. You got these, in a typical way of leveling, it will make your last skill stronger. I don't use this skill too much, these skills too much. It does all these skills pretty much. This one right here, suck up health, drains the health. Same thing with this, but in a continuing sense. And this right here, where you would just turn into a pool of blood and be able to go through enemies, like the poison ball, the blood ball on Diablo 4. But it just turned to a pool of blood, and all the enemies that you hit, it'll pretty much drain the HP and stuff like that. So yes, with this and this, like, you damn near invincible, which is pretty crazy. But it's very difficult to navigate. Like, I can do it better on controller, but on keyboard and mouse, like, I'm assuming because I have a skill on the walk direction, it doesn't it doesn't recognize that I'm trying to walk. It recognizes I'm trying to attack. So like walking through people, it doesn't do too well. It doesn't do too well. So yeah, that's that. So of course, like I said, start off with that slows them down. Start off with that each attack will drain energy. Finish off with that. And as long as they stay in that circle, they'll do damage. And keep attacking with it. And sometimes I'll get aggressive with it and throw that combo in there after poison burst. And when I get in a sticky situation to where I'm about to die and stuff like that, I turn to the pull blood and just skate on their ass. And it doesn't last that long either, but it's a nice little remover to where you can get out of trouble pretty quickly. Bam. That's it. And it hits a lot of people. See, I'm poisoned and all, and now it does drain the fuck out your MP. All this drains the hell out your MP. That better? Oh, yeah. Now, for the most part, most of these items that drop, I'm either gonna sell or salvage them. So I've got to the point now that I've spent a lot of my damn money, and I need some money. I need some money. The money helps out with leveling up the gear or changing attributes of your gear. That is, let me go over here. Oh yeah, and yes. So if you do this and you do that and hit them with that, like all that stacks. Now it is a particular way because I found out that, like, okay, for instance, if I hit them with this and that, as you can see, you'll see the increase of the HP. But say if I hit them with that and then that, I don't see it. So I think it resets it because it's recognizing as the other curse. So it's best to hit them with the slowdown curse and then that. Cause once they hit in the slowdown curse, it's going to last on them. But I think, like, if you do the opposite around, it erases the other curse and try to just beat the more recent curse. I hate this fucking right here. You running, catch his ass like this here. I do cheat. I take full advantage of the shit show. Man, saying killing him, he drops. He's like a big ass treasure goblin. I guess you can call him the treasure troll. But he does like run away, and the more he got different forms, and the more you hurt him and kill him, he breaks up into different pieces and shit like that. And it's pretty fucking crazy. But it's it's bitter. It's bittersweet to do things as far as like increase your monster amounts, especially if you got more loot dropping and stuff like that. Because I do want some more void crystals as well too, and more loot because I like I said, I want to sell more shit in the market. And pretty much just go through the dungeon, kill everybody, clear the dungeon, and dip. That's just one portion of the many portions. It does have story mode and stuff like that. Once you get to level 60, this is pretty much the end game of things where you want to be. It does have different dungeons. You can do as well too to get better rewards and whatnot. That's just one of the reasons why I'm trying to do what I need to do, because I do want to get to at least a level 70 gear to do the other stuff. I got 66. Now these I'm probably gonna keep at 60. If I can get something better, then cool. If not, then just be grateful for what you got. I hate when I do that. And that's the furnace thing. I think I'm doing it right, but I feel like I'm doing it wrong because it drops things that I normally used to pick up, but now I don't. And I don't know if I'm even supposed to be picking it up. But I just whoop his ass. Better be there. But it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't do anything. So I'm just like, am I supposed to be doing it like this? It's like I'm doing it wrong. But you get all the goodies, and the patch does pick up your stuff, and you can set it to things to what you want to pick it up to. So that's pretty cool. If you don't want it to pick up any common items, you can tell it don't pick that up. Rare or better. Of course, the consumables, pick up the consumables, whether it's like potions, identifying throws, return throws. It's gonna pick up any of those kind of things. Money, but I think that's automatic. Like most games, ARPGs, your pet's gonna pick up money. And those right there are the hot commodities right there. If you can take those, put them in a box, put them in the market, sell them. So I put a lot of skills into the bottom skills, and they do drain a lot of MP. So I need to start building things, building gear to where it's gonna net me a lot of either MP recovery as I hit them or kill them, or they already have like max MP set into the skill, the gear. And I burn box.
ZZ.
Yeah, I think these enemies are, I think they're at 64, 62. Let me see. I can tell. Hold on. Yeah, 62. And I'm currently at tier 6, which I think they're at 68, which is ideal, place I want to be. I wasn't gonna show that yet because I'm just trying to get some money, man. I'm just gonna say all this stuff. I swear. And yes, I did lower the graphics of this because with the server being so, it struggles. I'm not gonna lie, this game does struggle. Not often or whatnot. And I know the mixture of the game and the hardware of me that gives it a hard time and stuff like that. But I do so much on this device to where I just have to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Having another, I need another source of PC. I need 2 PCs. PC and the laptop is cool, but so the laptop can't carry the load of work I need to do. It can, but not efficiently. I need 2 PCs. I have thought about getting a mini PC to carry that load, and my main PC can do the heavy load stuff. We have my eye on the mini PC. It looks interesting. I'm all for conserving space and energy and time. I should be done with this dungeon pretty soon. I probably will do the whole dungeon, go the whole thing. I will. I want to maximize my loot drop. big AOE. Ping up to 999, boy. Maxing out on the ping. Oh shit. The ping is increasing. Oh my god. I can't even fucking walk. Here goes the boss. Yes, it is a butcher. This butcher's crazy though. He got shit that come out his stomach and just yoke your ass up and he bulldoze shit at him. The butcher on Diablo has this chain of shit that he yoke your ass up. And that's it. So I got one of those from Unique Boss, Monster, and 66 of those from this boss. Let him do his thing. See, there's a chest around here. Another thing too, checking to see if there's any like chests to open. Exquisite chests, so, you know, more to partake of the good stuff. Rare magic chest. Can't put the good stuff in it. Right here. Pop this bad boy. Money. Money. Check out my YouTube. You can see where you can download that. It's normally on Steam. But this is a playtest beta. It was for testing out the Mercenary system. Nothing. We better on that level, so I can wheel higher gear. So then we won't stay the whole point. Clean that. You can do good old fashioned overview map. Just want to make sure I know I got another section. Danger! Danger! Get on the floor! Nigga right here! Danger! Whatever, see? Play one here. Like you choose. Sometimes you have to get aggressive. Get down with the get down, but with these tweakers, I don't gotta worry about it. My bag's full. Alright, so cool thing about your pet though, you can use that shot. You ain't gotta leave. Oh shit. I can say all this shit. Oh yeah, I did. I did have it like that. That's not even enough. Okay. Now that's clean. Don't have too much more though. So you want to attack? You tired or something, bro? CC control. I hate that by damn tongue. Controls are in the word, so it's like you saying crowd control. I mean, yes, but crowd control is better. I'm not. I'm on CC work. Crowd control work. CC work. I don't know me. That's normally how I go. I was about to say, I know I had a thing for the market person. And that's him, but that's not the person. That's not the person I want. I want the person that will re-roll this. It's level 60, but I need a person that is gonna re-roll this into another gear. That's why I can't remember his name, so I've just been trying to find whatever to do that with. Fuck around and say that too. Fuck around and find out. Nope. I think that's it. To be for real with you. This is where I came from. Oh. Ah, that's just a loop. think this is just a loop. I don't think it's. Oh no, I lied. Just a loop. Always counts. Oh. And it was a chest. I came my ass over there. That I know that was it. Yeah, I know for a fact that was it. Yeah, we can do. You are good on that. G fucking G. So wow, go through the damn portal, boy. Hold up. I need some water. See, most of the time, especially with water, I don't keep that shit. Most liquids, I don't keep around. None of this shit. Because you just never know. I'm not a big klutz person, but earlier today, you know, I was taking care of my baby Yoshi. Like I ended up knocking down my water. I didn't have coffee yet too, so accident prone with those moments. So yeah, it did. I don't keep liquids around any type of equipment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Seraph. Like I said, it does have like different dungeons. Take this shit off because that shit tends to fuck with my eyes. So the Land of Chaos had this well too, but it takes stat to get in there, and I would like to have more of this because it makes you weaker. It pretty much makes you weaker. So if you have more gear pieces, the better stats you'll have. So you know, I like some gloves, armor. I like gear. The accessories are expensive, so hopefully, like in here, you'll be able to get a chance of whatnot. Because I haven't. GG's. Into the Chaos Secret Realm pool. After each successful challenge to the Secret Realm, there is a certain possibility of winning Chaos Walker. And players can draw rare prizes at Chaos Walker. Content of the pool mainly includes designated portion of the prize pool tokens, rare materials, and etc. Higher treasure values grants more attempts. Cool. I did get some season pass stuff. I did all the season pass. Oh, events. 200 rare. It was $1,000 sell 20 items. I finished the season pass. It's level 40. Got all this stuff. I don't think this is available. Well, not in the playtest. It's not available, so it's nothing too much to worry about. But you know, if I, which is crazy because you can't see it. It says 12 days left. I've been looking at that. So hopefully that's when this is over and season 3 officially starts. Oh yeah. This is another, not you. Another thing that I probably need to do, which is the Land of Chaos. I have done. Oh, look at that. I dropped down to 4 to 1. I probably need to do that. I'm 45. The necromancer. I think I only did one fucking, yeah.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
Yeah, I need to do this. 3. What is this stuff in? Chords and shit. Okay. I do need to do this because you'll get rewards based on your placement and shit. And I do have keys from 1 through 20. I just did level 1, to be honest with you. So I need to do this more. But like again, I want to. How do you take that off? I want to get better gear to not struggle so much. It's not that I struggle, but I do too much to get through it, and I don't want to be doing all that. Too for real with you. I'm still gonna sell stuff. I need to repair too. See what you got for me. Sell. I'm probably gonna put that in the market. That's empty. Stuff to put in the stash as well. I'll open those. See what them things talking about. Okay. Got 3 of these bad boys. Pop them all up. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, let me check this out real fast. Fucking me hurts. Have I not? What the fuck?